What to do, YouTube? I ain't even gonna front, man. I'm a little disappointed. I'm a little disappointed about this trade, man. If you don't know, Jadeveon Clowney was traded to the Seattle Seahawks for a third-round pick, two linebackers, Jacob Martin and Barkevious Mingo. Jacob Martin was a sixth-round pick in the 2018 draft. Last year, he had 9 tackles, 3 sacks, and 2 forced fumbles. And Barkevious Mingo, last year, 2018, he had 48 tackles, 1 sack, and 2 forced fumbles. He played for two other teams, the Indianapolis Colts and the Cleveland Browns. Like, if I feel like the Miami Dolphins could have offered up a crappy deal like that to the Houston Texans. I'm just sitting there thinking about, like, it kind of makes me upset. It kind of makes me upset because the reports were they was asking for Laramie Tunsil. The reports were they was looking for Xavier Howard. I feel like the Miami Dolphins could have offered a whole lot more. Maybe perhaps because there were rumors out there that Jadeveon Clowney didn't want to play for the Miami Dolphins, but I think we could have made him a believer. But when I look at this trade to the Seattle Seahawks, I feel like it was kind of like a cave-in type of deal for the Houston Texans. I think the time was running out for the Houston Texans as far as leverage wise to get rid of Jadeveon Clowney off the Houston Texans. And I'm thinking to myself, as far as the Seattle Seahawks are concerned, you traded Frank Clark to the Kansas City Chiefs because y'all didn't want to pay him, but you about to end up paying Jadeveon Clowney, and you're paying him to be in a limited role. If I'm not mistaken, y'all are a 4-3. So 9 times out of 10, his hands gonna be in the dirt. I'm not gonna sit back and judge y'all or anything as far as how y'all plan on using him. But I feel like him being in that Miami Dolphins defense, I feel like that would have been a home. I think that felt like be a home. Now, as far if the Miami Dolphins, I think the Miami Dolphins again would have offered something better than that. If they wanted 2 linebackers in the third, we could have gave them Kiko Alonso. Kiko Alonso was way more productive than Barkevious Mingo and Jacob Martin. My man had 125 tackles last year. That's more than what Barkevious Mingo and Jacob Martin had combined last year. And if they want to go the pass rusher route, we could have gave you Charles Harris. I know that's my boy. But it's a business. I'm sorry. Charles Harris, Jadeveon Clowney. Let's do the math here. I'm sorry. I'm going Jadeveon Clowney all the way, man. I'm just saying. But that's just disappointing. Like, you just gave up 2 bags of stale chips, man. 2 bags of stale chips in a third-round pick. 2 bags of stale chips in a third-round pick. Like, Kenny Stills could have been in the deal. Like, come on now. Like I said, Kiko, Charles Harris. We could have added a running back in there. Like, y'all didn't even get Rashad Penny or Carlson out of the deal. That's just crazy, man. But let me know what you guys think. You know what it is. If you enjoy the content, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I tell you, man, I'm so happy this is all over now. We could just go back to our normally tuned schedule. I'm working on this on the cuts video after this, so I'll be hitting you with another back-to-back. I'm up out of here.